right, so today was super chill. Doge, they're still cleaning up the government, which I thought was pretty cool. A lot of people seem to not be excited about the idea of Doge, cleaning up the government. The way how I look at it is like it's real simple. I would want somebody to let me know if somebody is stealing money from me. I think that that's kind of common sense in itself. Let me know when I'm going left. I would want somebody to let me know that if I'm a billion, quadrillion, trillionaire, I would want somebody to let me know that somebody is stealing a couple of $millions over here, a couple of $1 million over here, $100,000 over here, and et cetera and so forth. I think that any normal person would want anybody to let them know that they are stealing money from you. I think that's kind of common sense. Let me know if that's not common sense. So I definitely appreciate the effort that they're doing. I think that it definitely marks a good stamp in history to let people know that they're stealing from us. Um, I don't know any other way how I can say that to where that doesn't sound like that's not helping average everyday people out. I could be wrong. Maybe it will be a good idea for people to not know that there are people that are stealing from them. I don't know. I think that it makes sense to know that. I'm just saying. But moving forward, we were able to make about $500 in the market. We seen a good pushback up, which was decent. We were trading ES on some calls and a few puts as well too. In total, for about like $700 ish, something like that. So super chill. So I think my biggest takeaway for today and end of the week was mainly trust your setups, trust what you're looking at. Sometimes it can look like it may not go in the direction that you want it to go in, but as long as you trust what you're looking at, um, ultimately you can make money. Now, sometimes when you try to trust what you want to go off of, you're gonna lose money. It's just kind of like it's standard. And this kind of information, it can take traders 4, 5, 10 years just to kind of like understand. So for me to try to explain it in the most simplistic way as possible, to trust, like I always say it like this: if you're going to be trading, investing, you have to follow something. You have to be confident in something. So start with what you think that you're going to trust in, right? And if you have to tweak it and iron it out, within time, whatever, so be it. That's what comes with the territory. But trust in something. You got to trust in something. It's like being in a relationship, or driving a car. When you hit the road, you're trusting that your brakes work. You're trusting that you have gas. Why? Because you can clearly see that you have gas. But when you're trading, investing, and you're looking at different things in the market that's going on, specifically like with Doge, and I guess you can say kind of getting the economy back on track with, I guess you can say mainly just putting money back into investors' pockets and everyday people pockets. Again, let me know when I'm going left. Let me know. I could be completely wrong, but let me know if I'm going left, and if it's not common sense and I'm not making sense of what I'm saying. But moving forward, it's good to know that the economy is, uh, looking good. Of course, me personally, I would like to see a little bit more of a dip, for better opportunities, better buying opportunities, and et cetera and so forth. But so far, I'm happy with the results, and with clear movements like today. Not to say it's always going to be like that, but with clear movements to be able to make something out of the market. And I always say too, they're like, yeah, we made $700 today, whatever. But there are other people who made $50 for the day. There are other people who made $5,000 for the day, 10,000, 80,000, even $1 million for the day. The goal is when you're investing, trading, or whatever, even if you're not even trading, you're just sitting on the sideline, which is nothing wrong with that. You just want to get your piece of the pie, whether it's that you're just more informed. What are you doing? whether you're just more informed, and it's the Wolf of Wall Street. Whether you're just informed, whether you're making money in the market, the goal is that you get your piece of the pie, and you're happy with your piece of the pie. And profit pays, greed delays. Hey,